cop with no real coding background built an iPhone app using AI. 2 months later, it's making him around $4,000 a month from over 3,000 users. I'm going to show you exactly how he did it, and the thing worth paying attention to is that the part everyone obsesses over, the building, turned out to be the easy bit. The app is called Locate. It opens to one screen: your current address, the nearest cross street, your GPS coordinates, your compass heading, your elevation, and a what 3 words code. That's it. No menus, no faff. That stripped back design is deliberate because of who it's for. He's a police officer, and the idea came straight out of the job. You're in a foot pursuit down some alley or a backyard or a car park you've never seen before, and you need to call out where you are right now. Not after you've opened maps and scrolled around, now. One glance on your phone or your watch and you've got it. Here's the part that matters most. He's not an engineer. Software was his side hobby. He built the whole thing with Claude Code, the iPhone app, the Apple Watch version, the location logic, the paywall, even the landing page. I'm not going to go deep on the tooling. The headline is that a working cop on the side shipped a real app on both iPhone and Apple Watch. The first version took about a week and it was rough, buggy, not accurate enough. He kept going, improving it off real user feedback, tightening the GPS, making the watch quicker. The point isn't that AI made it perfect, it's that it got him from idea to something fast. A software engineer could have built Locate in a weekend. The thing is, no software engineer ever would have. The people who feel this problem turned around in some dark backyard at 2 in the morning are cops, and cops aren't software engineers, which means in the old world, this app just never gets made. That's what's changed. The person with the problem can now build the solution themselves without ever learning to code. That's the door that just opened. But building the thing was never the hard part of a successful product, not really. You can have the cleverest, best built app in the world, and if nobody knows it exists, you've got nothing. The hard part, the genuinely difficult bit, the bit that breaks most people, is everything after the build. Getting it in front of people, building an audience, turning that audience into customers who actually pay. AI writing your code for you does nothing to solve that. That mountain is still there. And this isn't me guessing. There's a big study out of MIT and Wharton that looked at over 100,000 developers and the major app store. They found exactly this. Since these agentic AI tools took off, the number of new apps being shipped has jumped sharply on the Apple App Store. But the actual usage, the number of people really using these apps, didn't rise at all. More apps, the same audience. And the share of new apps that never reach even a small audience has gone up. The building got faster, almost none of it found by anyone. Locate is an exception. The reason it's the exception is the whole point. His biggest moment had nothing to do with the code. It came from one Reddit post. He wrote it in a law enforcement community, explained the problem, explained why he built it, and asked for honest feedback. That single post pushed over $2,000 in a single day. And he didn't get lucky. He had a channel and he knew his audience because he is his own audience. He walked into a room full of cops and said, "Here's the thing I made for the problem we all have." Here's the more helpful side of that though. AI hasn't only lowered the barrier to building, it can help with the hard part too. That Reddit post, a Twitter thread, a YouTube video, your landing page copy. All the stuff that gets your product in front of people pulls feedback back in. You can use AI as a force multiplier on every bit of it. It doesn't do the distribution for you and it won't hand you an audience, but it lowers the floor on the work that used to be a full-time skill on its own. If you want more honest breakdowns of how people are really shipping with AI, subscribe, because this side of it is the part most of these stories skip. Here's the whole pattern in one line. You start with a real problem you understand and that other people genuinely have. You use AI tooling to build a solution fast and cheap. Then you put it in front of those people through a channel you've already got. You pull feedback back and use AI again to help you market it and grow the audience. Problem, build, distribution. AI lowered the barrier on building and it can help with the distribution. The first step, landing on a problem that's actually worth solving, is the one most people get stuck on. That's exactly why I'm putting together a community called Build It, Ship It to walk non-technical people through every step of this, from finding the problem to building it to getting it in front of people who want it. It's coming out soon, so keep an eye out. The cop didn't win because AI wrote his code. He won because he understood a real problem. He knew exactly who had it, and the tools let him close the gap between the two. In 2 months instead of 2 years. Find a problem you understand better than most people. Everything after that is cheaper than it has ever been.